Well, hello everybody out there in Atlanta. This is Chris from HLXC.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Log here on a Sunday. What is going on? Rocket is running, but there's nobody currently on the ride. Don't know what's going on there. We do have some rain clouds going on behind us a little bit, some of their lightning in the area or whatever. But why am I here on a Sunday? Well, today I started my vacation. This week, obviously, Halloween Horror Nights 32 starts. I decided to come out today because of you've been following the weather reports. I don't know exactly what the weather is going to look like on Tuesday into Wednesday, because we do have a tropical storm hurricane bearing down upon Florida. Right now it looks like it's going to go into the Big Bend area, but we're still probably going to get some effects here, feeder bands and stuff like that. So I don't quite know what the weather is going to be like on Wednesday specifically, because I wanted to come out here on Wednesday, but I do not know what the weather's going to be like. So I decided to come out today, get a head start on things. So that's where we are. We got a lot of stuff to see. Of course, we've seen the tribute store in pictures and stuff like that, but we're going to see it in person today. The archway, all that stuff. I think most everything is pretty much out in terms of the scare zone stuff and other stuff that needs to be put out there. I think for the most part, it's out. We'll look and see if they put out some more bars and things like that. But so let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. It has started to rain. What perfect timing this is. There's one little cloud right there. All right, there she is, the archway that everyone's been waiting for. Put it up the other night. We've obviously seen pictures of this before, but so everything is up. So no fancy schmancy again. So just typical medallion, and then our house pictures on the chain link fence there. Walking into the park, we do have our neon sign there on our truss that has the platform. Then this other truss in front of us has a couple of speakers hanging from the top there. So there you go. So there's our sign. Take a look at our sign walking in, so you can see there's our platform up there, and then our stairs, and there's our sign. Up over at our Oddfellow carriage, we do have another tarp, and a tarp means a dead body. So there will be a dead body on top of that altar, which I think will still glow little zodiac symbols. So that's new. Also are those corks that we saw last week that had Halloween Horror Nights 23 on it. Never Go Alone have all been removed. So let's look at the crowds now in Production Central. It's kind of a weird day for me to be out here on a Sunday, so it's a little bit busier than usual, but 25-minute wait for Despicable Me. And our Horror Nights house portal up here has its little wait time sign monitor up at the top. I think all of them have been put on there, on all the portals, so woo. Pigeons everywhere. Now it's official. We have our giant maze of switchbacks have finally been put out in front of the Music Plaza stage. So this is what we've been waiting for over here. So this actually makes it tangible now, because this is all set up. There you go. Well, here it is. We've seen it in picture form. The Halloween Horror Nights 32 Tribute Store comic book. We have a lot of Easter eggs in the windows, which we'll take a look at. But here it is. Very cool. Fits nicely snug in this little corner over here like this. They should just keep this up. Just looking at some of the stuff in the windows here. So we got Tribute Store comics up there. We got Famous Monsters of Filmland magazines, Creature Effects magazines. And we have our Halloween Horror Nights exclusive comic books here. Tributes to Terror. Certified fan. So I've heard a lot of people ask about this guy here. This is obviously a take on the Crypt Keeper from the original Tales from the Crypt comics. So tribute facade, there's the Black Cat tribute store thing there. It's an assembly kit. Hollywood Cemetery. These guys, I've seen these masks before. Tribute Comics, proudly sold here. Inquire within. So after a lengthy couple of rain delays, here's the other window here. We got a lot of Easter eggs in here. So we got the in-between comic, Asylum in Wonderland, Ultraviolet Comics, Israel the Squirrel, Scarecrow Comics. All of these comic books down here are Boris Schuster books. So the Lustful Alibi book segment that we saw in Case Files Unearthed, Legendary Truth. Even the Terrible Totems. Here's Boris himself. Got the B-side guy from last year's Bugs. And then over here, we have the Halloween Horror Nights mystery game, a survival horror game. So let's see, we got the start here, Express Pass, Scare Zone, Blinky Cup. Here's the rules. This thing is cool. And over there's the box cover. There you go. So, a lot of Easter eggs in here, guys. Over in Hollywood, we do have our directional sign portal thingies set up over here. A little bit of a stroll through Jungle of Doom. So like I said earlier, everything is pretty much out that we're going to see. At least in terms of Scare Zone stuff. One of our other directional signs that's usually over in Kid Zone is also being staged. So this one goes right into Central Park. Still raining. Once again, a quick check on Springfield. No lighting still on any of the buildings. So those who are hoping to have some kind of a Megan Chainsaw Horde walking through Springfield, probably not at this point. So our Coke Freestyle store back by Men in Black has some spooky things on there. We got some stickers of bats and cats and pumpkins, and I like how they're kind of keeping the sci-fi theme alive with the pumpkin with the 50s sort of atom thing around it. And on the door, we have a giant cat. Also worth mentioning, so just like the permanent cart that's across from Fear Factor Live, this permanent cart that's always here, the cold drinks across from Men in Black, also has a spooky wrap going on for Halloween Horror Nights. So we normally have two beverage carts over here. So I wonder if, like the other cart, this is now our, tents for over here in front of the houses over here. So here's got the entrance here and then over there. So there usually is a tent over here, but two tents. So over our San Francisco bar, we do have some setup going on at the mouth here. So it looks like this might be a photo op. Maybe David S. Pumpkins himself. And then up there we got a banner. Peacock Halloween Horror Bar. Down on the other end of the dock, we have this Peacock Halloween Horror, All Your Fears Live Here banner. That's fun. I do like the font. A little orange and yellow sort of blood font. And then over here is where people chill out and relax. Got a bunch of tables back here set up. We put out. Got a little lounge area back here. And then over there is kind of where the actual bar is. So, if you so choose. So over at our, what I foresee to be a very problematic Chucky food booth here, interesting to note that on the other side they've sort of blocked off, you cannot walk behind there, so they've blocked it off with a bunch of plants and stuff like that. However, what they have done is they've moved the cart a little bit down this way to give a little bit more room for people to walk, but I still don't think that's going to be enough. We shall see. Quick look at some of our newer merch here. So we got a Chucky shirt that we haven't seen yet before. A lot of Chucky merch here. Cotton candies. Like I said, the Good Guy doll is always here, but a lot of other Chucky merch here. I do like these tumbler glasses. Mugs. I think we saw these in the other store. Not these though. Here's the other one which I quite enjoy. That's all the houses. Quick note, the Jurassic Park tribute store is still open, but the Triceratops has been removed. Time being, this is still open though. And a quick note on Hollywood, still nothing real new in Hollywood. A couple of tarps added to our Zodiac stages, but that's it. So I suspect that we're going to have a lot more rollout props in Dark Zodiac than actual props. So another quick note about Springfield and that Megan Horde rumor that's been persistent for a long time now. As I've showed you, there's no lighting going on in Springfield. There's the latest rumor about Megan, who seems to not want to die, is that there's going to be some kind of a show in front of Mel's here, but there again is no lighting set up for anything like that here in Mel's. So I don't know. People still holding out hope for any kind of Megan. There's nothing in Mel's or in Springfield to indicate that, so just food for thought. These lights don't even point towards Mel's dying. They're illuminating the directional sign over there, Jungle of Doom over there, and then the walkway down here. So I don't know. So just keep that in mind, guys. There's like no lighting set up anywhere around Mel's just yet, if one is to believe that something Megan is to come here, but keep that in mind. Well, I think that's going to do it for us out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. Like I said earlier, I think this might be my last video update for Halloween Horror Nights construction. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But if I do come out again later on in the week, it'll probably just be for pictures and stuff like that. Don't know yet. I did want to come out here, before. I know the storm is not supposed to hit us directly right now, but you never know. And sometimes, depending on how close the storm is, they could always start taking some stuff down. Like the banners and stuff like that, just in case. So I wanted to see what everything looked like before, in a semi-finished state before they have to take stuff down. So you never know. But yeah, so I finally saw the tribute store in person, some of the merchandise and stuff like that. It was a fun day. It rained, so I didn't get as much done today as I wanted to, but I think we saw most of the newer stuff that I didn't catch on video last week. So as usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time, probably at Halloween Horror Nights 32. Bye.